Hello, welcome to another video. I actually don't have anything to say except for I feel extremely dead inside right now because I have midterms in a week and I am not prepared. Yay! Don't grow up. It's sad and lonely. Have friends. And excuse my rambling because I ramble a lot. Anyways, this is a Regulus fic, which is of course amazing because here we love Starcatcher or Regulus or whatever you call it. So, this is called Where'd This Cat Come From? All caps. By Rain. The rating is general audiences. Creators choose not to use archive. No, actually, no archive warnings apply. It's M/M. Fandom is Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling. The relationship is Regulus Black, James Potter. Characters are James Potter, Regulus Black, a random cat called Peppa. And some of the tags are One Shot, Modern AU, No Magical AU, Desi James, French Regulus, Reluctant Regulus. James Potter has the excitement levels of a 6-year-old. I love you, James Potter. You know that thing when you get an animal and dad really hated, but then they're the one that hangs out with the animal the most? Yeah, that. Okay. This is 673 words, one chapter, and please come by on AO3 and give this work the kudos it deserves, because it does deserve them. And this fic is so cute, even though I only read half of it. The summary is, in which James Potter comes back from the weekly shop with a surprise that his boyfriend is not happy about. Notes: this is my first attempt at a one-shot and it was really fun. I've talked about the pressure of writing in my other fic, but this felt like the pressure had been taken off and I finished it in less than an hour. Thank you to my friend who gave me this idea. If this has been done before, then credits to all the other creators who have made a similar plotline. I would tag my pal, but she doesn't have an account and also doesn't know my account, and I intend to keep it that way. Enjoy! What the fuck have you done? Regulus groaned as James walked through the door to their flat. He had 3 massive Tesco's bags in his hands, and their weekly shop only filled 2 of them. Whatever James was up to, Regulus knew he wasn't going to like it. It just followed me home. What was I supposed to do? James whined as he sat the bags down on the counter. Regulus sat up straighter on the couch. Followed you home? Regulus repeated. He was about to question what exactly followed James home, when the answer walked through the door. Meow! The cat squealed, slinking through James's legs and rubbing his head on his jeans. Regulus blinked. He stood up and walked slowly towards the kitchen. James was staring at him, his expression riddled with guilt and hope. Regulus grabbed a shopping bag and pulled the first thing out of it. A scratching post. He pulled another out. Cat litter, another. Cat toys, tuna, dry food, a litter tray, a necktie, food bowls. I couldn't leave it, James tried to justify. I pet it once and it followed me back here. Mm-hmm. Did it also follow you to the shops, through the food bank, and then onto the bus? Regulus folded his arms over his chest and gave James a pointed look. James frowned, but didn't reply. We can't keep it, Regulus said, dropping the tin of tuna he was holding and going back to the sitting room, grabbing his phone. Why not? Because that's somebody's bloody cat. No, she's not. There wasn't a collar or a chip. She's a stray. Had ticks as big as anything and was properly malnourished. Regulus spun, his anger growing. James, how did you know all that? James froze, his gaze falling to the ground. The vet told me. You went to the vet? Regulus practically yelled. The cat, which had jumped onto the counter to sniff the food, jumped and screeched, running off into another room. She looked so sad, and she clung to me so easily. How could I not? James, we're not keeping it, Regulus said firmly. Her, and we are keeping her. I promise I'll train her in everything. Pepper will be the most well-mannered cat you've ever seen, James pleaded, shuffling up to Regulus. He wrapped his arms around him from the side and rested his chin on Regulus's shoulder. Regulus half-heartedly tried to shrug him off. You've already named the fucking thing. What the hell am I going to do with you? Regulus muttered. She doesn't look like a Pepper, though, doesn't she? James offered. The cat had emerged from wherever she had gotten off to and was tentatively sniffing Regulus. He hated to admit it, but she did look like her name would be Pepper. Her fur was a patchy white and gray, her eyes were a bright blue. Her long whiskers tickled against Regulus's legs. Can we please keep her, John? James fluttered his eyelashes dramatically. Regulus tried to keep a straight face, but finally he folded. He was annoyed at James, who knew full well that Regulus couldn't resist anything when he pulled out the cursed word. I hate you. He objected weakly. No, you don't. You love me. James grinned, pulling Regulus closer and kissed his cheek, then whispered, well, Jean, 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 Jean. Shut up! Regulus groaned. His face sufficiently pink, he glared at the cat, then sighed. Fine, we'll keep it her, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Regulus lay on the sofa, his head against the armrest, his leg pulled up slightly. He had Pepper resting on her back in a dip between his legs, blinking slowly. He rubbed just under her chin, muttering absolutely nothing, smiling at her. James smiled to himself in the kitchen, looking over at them as he stirred the pasta. What was it you said to me 2 weeks ago? We'll keep her, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Shut up. Okay, I don't know if I said this right. Zvonu is a Hindi word for life as a pet name. That's the little thing in the end notes. And I had no idea to use correctly, so. Also, fun fact, I have the author has a cat named Pepper. She's not as well-mannered like this one. Well, that was this. Oh my gosh. My heart. Also, yes, Regulus definitely would be the type to say, we'll keep her, but I'm not going to be happy about it, and then be snuggling up to her 2 weeks later. Like, actually, that is something he would do. Also, bending to James's will. The little pet name, the little lovey eyes. It's just so cute. And their whole dynamic is just adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that is it, sadly, for this video. Podfic thing. I hope you all had a wonderful day, morning, evening, afternoon, noon, night, early morning, because I know one of you all are listening to this at 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. Remember to take care of yourselves, eat 3 meals a day, drink your 64 ounces of water, and be safe. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Please remember that. It's for my own sanity that you all are safe. I love you all. Bye-bye.